always have a good time on Fridays, Jackie, and even better time when we can bring a professional comedian in the studio with us. Sonya White is here. Hi, how are you?
Pleasure, you guys.
You are performing tonight.
I'm at the Talent Factory in Nevada.
There, she even said it right. How about that?
Yeah.
Welcome,
Is that good? Now, for those folks that aren't familiar with the Talent Factory, it used to be what?
Well, it used to be the Camelot Theater up in Nevada. So we turned it into a live entertainment venue about 2.5 years ago, and we've worked up to bringing stars like Sonya White in. I mean, it's incredible.
Now, you've done quite a few things. You've been on quite a few shows.
I have. I've had a plethora of entertainment.
Oh, she pulls out the plethora word. Okay.
Good for you.
Yes,
Like,
just enough to keep me going.
what are some of the highlights that people might recognize you from?
Some of the things that have been Star Search. Not with Ed McMahon, but with Arsenio Hall.
Right, show me the digits.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. Star Search. I have been on NBC Last Comic Standing Season 4. I have been on MTV. I live in Chicago, but having a little Southern accent. I did several Jerry Springer episodes.
No.
National promotions. Having a little Southern accent, they said, oh, we got to get her. CMT, Southern Fried Chicks. I tour. It's a show. It was a television show very much like Blue Collar Comedy with Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Ron White, and the guys. And so I've toured with the Southern Fried Chicks, and then I tour solo with my own stand-up. And I was telling Larry, I says, I am like a lizard that just changes depending on whether, where my audience is. I can even do an urban crowd. So, it just depends. But these are the shows that just, the commercials. I do a lot of commercial stuff and tour cruise ships. If you've been on Royal Caribbean, you might have met me there, Lou.
I keep saying, I know I've met you before.
Right, Royal Caribbean, Prestige Cruise Lines, all that stuff, but nothing like the US of A. And here we are at, we're calling it Las Vegas, Nevada, Iowa.
There you go.
And what happens in a cornfield stays in a cornfield is my motto. So we're looking forward to people talking about what happins at the show tonight.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about tonight? Then? What have you seen around here? You said you're from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago, and being in the Midwest, having blonde hair and a little Southern accent, everybody thinks I'm Paula Deen. I am like, hey y'all, if I wanted to sound like Paula Deen, I could. It's the doppelganger thing. Like you said, I think I've met you before, right? It's a doppelganger thing. People are always like, I go out on the East Coast, they think I'm Teresa Caputo of the Long Island medium.
Yes.
It's like, is there a Robin here, a Robbie, a Robert, a Roberta? I mean, she just, if I go way south, beyond Atlanta, people are like, oh, you remind me of Nancy Grace. It's another doppelganger.
Wow.
I will murder myself at that mistaken identity. There will be no DNA left to find me. And I'm just like, why can't people think I'm like the grown-up Honey Boo Boo? That would be, to me, I would be fine with that. And she's probably going to make a comeback. Give her 10, 15 years, she'll be like Anna Nicole Smith. You know what I mean? I'm back. It'll just, she'll make a huge comeback. I'm predicting it now.
There's a prediction. Okay.
Right.
Write that down.
Larry, you found a good one here, my friend.
What this woman went to get here is amazing. Is she got stopped by a tornado
yesterday.
You got in that?
Yes, and it's going to be on my Facebook page, Sonya White. You find me in Chicago. I was on Iowa, near Iowa City, little east. I think we discussed that, Larry.
Yeah.
I'm heading 80 west, and I got stopped. I took pictures and said, I'm going to be a few minutes late. And it was just like crazy. I'd never been in a tornado before. I've been in some hurricanes, but no tornado. So
it gives you more to talk about.
I came in on a tailwind. So it does give you more to talk about. So
we're glad you could make it safe.
Right. I'm glad I drove my car because, this day and age, the flying thing is kind of crazy, isn't it? They don't have high hopes for you. You're on your way to the airport. They spell it out in big, bold letters. You're probably going to die. It's like terminal. So I'm like, woo, I'm just going to drive. I'm driving.
Yourself there, right?
I was saying rain, sleet, or snow. I can get there if I'm driving.
You can trust that pilot, right?
Sure. So I'm looking forward to entertaining the folks of Nevada. we're calling them in from Ames, Des Moines. We're trying to get people here from all over the state. I have a busy schedule. I'm over to Dubuque tomorrow for a big women's conference that's like what women want, which that ought to be chocolate, and you can't be too thin, too blonde, or too rich as far as I'm concerned.
See, we have the answers.
That's right.
Okay.
And Jackie, beautiful brunette. That's right. She's rocking it over there. But
I've been blonde.
Oh,
I loved it.
I like this lady. I really do.
Well, Larry, if we want tickets to go see her tonight, because it's only one show, right? You have one opportunity
One show to see
tonight.
her.
One and done.
How can we get tickets to see this lovely lady?
Well, you can go to iowatalentfactory.com and you can buy tickets online. You can also call our number at 515-382-0085, and we will reserve tickets for you over the phone just so you get the advanced price. So the advanced prices stop, however, an hour before the show. So after that, you're on your own.
Sounds like a radio guy, doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Yeah, Lou would know.
What's the advanced price? What's the deal you're giving us if we order before the show happens?
It's $20 at the door,
okay,
and it's $15 if you get them online. So if you both come in, you save $10. It's the price of a meal somewhere.
There you go.
Like
go wrong.
McDonald's
Certainly.
or something.
Wonderful. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
thank
Lou.
you.
And nice to meet you as well, Jackie.
Thank you.
Have fun tonight. You will.
Thank you.
No
Thank
question
you.
about it. Glad you survived the hurricane.
Oh, me too.
No tornado.
And the tornado.
Yeah, both of them.
It is 9:39 right now. We'll be right back heading to the music stage next on